Right, hipster motherfucker. Sound testing, please.
Are we allowed to say fuck?
Sound testing.
Shit. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? I don't know.
Fuck off. It, I can't be bothered. It all seems to be working. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Them Drunk Blokes.
We are not yet.
You might not be.
Well, can I have some coffee, please?
Got a shit ton of booze in it, Matt. You're driving.
I know, but just a little bit because it looks really nice.
It's got booze in it.
Yeah.
What's in that? What's been in that?
Rum.
Well,
There you go.
drink this. It's had rum in it. You're driving, Matt. You can't have coffee with alcohol. Drink this. It's got rum in it.
Right, welcome everybody. As you can probably hear already, I'm Shogun Pumba.
And I'm Renegade Logan X.
I'm DDB voice guy.
He is
We've got a short episode this week because we've got other stuff to do.
the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Because.
Shut up.
We wanted to just have a small preview of 2018 and the plans we've got going forward.
But it's
Doesn't mean
already
they're
2018.
Doesn't mean they're all going to happen. But we're going to make a
it's
damn good try at making everything happen.
Right. First of all, as you may have seen on the Twitters and the Facebooks and the social media, we have a new couple of members. We've got some other podcasts. We're running with the supreme overlords of, at the moment, 2 other podcasts, soon to be 3, maybe even 4. I can't remember. Shit. So what I'm going to do now is nice and easy. Just play you a couple of adverts that we made for them podcasts. Enjoy it.
Hi, I'm DDB's Tiny Tony Danza. You like video games? Of course you do. I suggest you listen to DDB Presents Beer Pie Radio.
And another thing.
Life getting you down? Need to unwind? Maybe listen to some waffle. Try DDB Presents Ketchup for the Soul.
Yeah, so that ketchup for the soul, right? So originally that was Poji Patone's idea, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't do anything about it. So
We recorded an episode.
There was an episode of Ketchup. Do you remember
actually,
going to
under this label?
Yeah.
But do you not remember singing it around London Comic Con
Yeah, ketchup.
just before you jumped over and nearly fell into the River Thames?
Ketchup. that did not happen. I mean, you weren't there, so you don't know. Oh, you were there. Damn it.
I was about to say. Yeah, so that's one of the interesting ones that.
Yeah, come on, Matt. You seem to have lost
I've
train of thought.
completely lost. It's just gone now. Fucking hell, we're talking about that. Yeah, so that was one episode that you recorded.
Yeah, so we had the
Last-
idea they wanted
yeah.
to do a politics and news and religion.
Yeah, religion
show.
and politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that never come about. You can go back to listen. I think it's our 7th episode or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Is it politics like? It's not politics like daily sort
No,
of
it's
bullshit.
not really.
It's like
It's-
like sort of things that conflict people.
We only say that it's
conflicting shit.
yeah.
So that is what it is
Yeah.
now. What
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was different. Now Lee's taken it on board. You've heard him on the show when we took that break. The one just before the break, he was on that.
Yeah.
And he's got his episodes out. Go find them on Podbean. They was on iTunes, but unfortunately he didn't put the explicit marker on his podcast, and iTunes took it down. So I'm trying to sort that out. So soon to be on iTunes as well.
Poor guy. But he didn't do. He hasn't done an episode this week, but it's because he's getting a load of material in for doing like a review of 2017 or something.
Yeah, so
review of the
the-
news.
Oh, that'd be
of
pretty cool.
2017.
Yeah.
Current events or not so current events 2017 review or something like that. So yeah, we've got that going, and he'll be doing that, and that's all lovely and lovely jubbly.
Yeah.
You also heard their Beard Pie Radio. Now, they've been a podcast for a little while. They haven't really done much with it. They've got a few episodes on YouTube, I think. You might have heard me and Chaz on their Casual Hour.
That was funny as fuck.
I
we
don't
killed
remember-
him with puffballs.
What did we do? What did I do?
We were speaking about just random shit, and you went to the forest to find mushrooms.
Don't you remember the mushrooms? Like, I wasn't even there. Like, I listened to the episode, and like at one point it was like he was watching a puffball open and spurt its little spores into the air, and Pum was like, "Are you too close to that?" And he's like, "No, not really. Don't worry about it."
Like I had the computer in front of me, and I was just doing loads and loads. That was
All the way
crazy.
through it, you was just coming out with random fungus
Oh, we had a good
information.
setup going on there,
Yeah.
didn't we? Is that actually on YouTube then?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not on YouTube. That actual episode is now under the DDB Presents whatever. Just search DDB Presents on on Spreaker, and on iTunes and on YouTube. So yeah, go out and find that. You can listen to that. That's
that was
very
funny.
funny.
That was actually really
And
funny.
that'll give you a little introduction to what's going on there. We're doing a show with them hopefully Sunday, tomorrow now.
They're going to be video gamey, I'm
Mainly
assuming,
video
yes.
gamey based, this one, just to take another thing that we used to cover and put it somewhere else.
Yeah. So basically, what we used to do, one with just everything. And
we're splitting it up
Yeah,
slightly.
no, we're splitting it up a little bit because
so-
some of the things obviously people didn't know as much about, and other people were really into, and then other people had seen things that other people hadn't seen and shit like that. So it's
And
just
here
easier
at the
to do those.
DDB network, we're obviously going to be cross-hosting. So you're going to hear all the hosts from all the shows
all over the
showing
place.
up on other shows as well.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons, because it's hard to get a group of people together regularly to do it. So now we've got more people that can obviously attend shows and whatever else.
Yeah, it would just make it easier for us.
Yeah, me.
You.
What does make it easy for me, you might have heard last episode, is our buddy, pal, Luke.
Wow,
Who,
that's quite strong.
yeah, I told you it had a shit ton of booze in it. Yeah, so
Nice, though.
Luke's coming on
So is it?
as... Right, hang on. There's alcoholic coffee being passed around because I
have a
can't
sip
drink
of
on
that.
my own, apparently.
It's actually really nice.
Oh, it's very nice.
Very nice indeed.
Lovely.
Lovely, yes.
Well
Right.
done.
Yes,
Congratulations.
I make nice drinks. Who would have fucking thought it?
Well, you know, usually it's just gin and tonic, isn't it? So, you know.
Going back to previous subjects.
Right, so yeah, if you go back and listen to the last episode, you'll hear Luke. Luke's going to be much more part of the show. He's going to be our editor, which is fucking fantastic, which means we're going to get you more content out on a regular basis, and it's going to be a much better quality and everything else. What else is Luke? Luke's amazing. Luke's a great role player. He's this, but he's also like lives miles away, so he's not going to be in the studio very
He's a
often.
beautiful
Luke's-
spokesperson for us too.
Yeah.
At Dragon Meet, he was
Oh yeah, it was
amazing.
on the Critical Twits. The Critical Twits podcast, go check them out. You'll hear Luke again.
And he was on Formal Gamer.
Yeah, the
He's
formal
this
gamer
week's-
have got
And they've
their...
released it this week, haven't they?
Yeah, the Formal
with
Gamers
Lucy
episode.
Baby,
And
yeah.
you've heard these two Muppets also on the Formal Gamer from last week.
Yeah, on the extras. Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
be
you,
on the
you
extra
played
bits.
that. You played that last week, didn't
No,
you?
Last week, used two are playing with the Formal Gamer in the recording studio.
Oh right, yeah.
The Formal Gamer released that last
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Did that happen?
It was like their extras of Dragon Meet or something. It was like Dragon
cool.
Meet Extras 2 or something like that.
Flight of the Pelican King
Yeah.
Part
Oh
Two.
yeah, we
Flight-
were
Flight
because
of
we was in it with
Pelican King Part Two,
Felicity from Pocket Mimic.
And
Was it her?
must I say,
Cat
Cat
Tulip.
Yeah,
Must-
Cat Tulip
I will.
from Pocket
Pocket
Mimic.
Mimic and I can't remember
the
which
other
one
person
from
that was
Crew
there.
Draws Swords. It wasn't Tristan, it was the other one. But yeah, it was very interesting.
it was
Go and
great.
listen to that.
I really
cool.
enjoyed it, and
thought it was-
I enjoyed listening back to it too.
It was a really good
like,
idea
it
as well.
Yeah,
I
it
thought it was a
worked,
good
worked
idea.
really well. So yeah, try that out.
Yeah.
And Luke's currently editing our D&D, little D&D interview games that Chaz did at Dragon Meet as well. He's editing them up, and there's
Sweet.
a few surprises in there as well for the listeners.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more information. Right, so as you may or may not know, we're not going back to Dragon Meet. That's gone. That ship has sailed. Which was,
Why would that be?
maybe people will find out at
Oh
some point.
yeah.
We could go back individually, but not as Dead Strike.
We can go back one at a time, but not as a group.
So that's gone. That's out the way. But luckily,
But we were there once.
We
We,
were there
can say
once.
that we were at Dragon at one time.
brilliant.
Oh, it can't be said. It can be said that we weren't there, but they'd be lying.
Yes.
We were definitely there.
We were definitely there.
And
Although we
there's-
do hold the
there's
label
evidence.
of the only
Podcast
podcast
to be
ever
kicked
to
out.
be banned from Dragon Meet. And I'm going to
So
wear
far.
it with pride. So far, I think people might make more of an effort now. I just remember it being a lot of fun. That's
It was
probably
a lot
what-
of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
It was only a few small incidents that gave them the excuse to get rid of us. That's what it was.
The excuse because they were looking for it.
You know.
Our extrovertness of drinking and passing out horns of alcohol probably did us no favours either.
I mean, we were just trying to be friends in our own kind of way, and it was a little bit too much. That's all.
Right. We covered this
Yes,
in
we
the
did.
Dragon Meat
But it's
aftermath.
fun.
Anyway, the plans for the future.
Plans for
The plans
the
for
future. Let's not dwell on the past. Please get a fucking hump now.
There's two of them here, and they're still talking over each other.
Oh God, go.
Right? Okay, I will. Thanks, cunt.
Can you talk about the future, please?
Can you stop talking over the top of me, cunt? Right, listen. I want to give a shout out to the amazing guys at Mighty Lance Games, I believe. I might have got that completely wrong. Can you not let your phone vibrate on a table, please? Yeah, Mighty Lance Games at Twitter. They're running their first event up in Yorkshire somewhere. Kerryfield? Somewhere? Where is it? I can't remember. Matt, you know the information.
I think we'll have to edit this bit out because there's a bit of people on phones and stuff.
No, I'm trying to find the address.
Right, Mighty Lancer Games at Mighty L Games on Twitter. Now,
Right, cool.
they are running an event called Ambush. 2-day event in a field, big tents, wargaming, D&D, all sorts of stuff, sellers, and big party in the night time, and then other stuff.
That's where we come in.
And we've been invited to go there, and we're going to have an interview with the guy Nathan that runs Mighty Lancer Games, and he's going to explain it all, and that'll be on a future show. But the idea spawned because it's in a field and you're supposed to go camping there. We ain't taking all this recording this equipment into a tent, right?
and I wanted a camper van.
So we bring you the birth of the DDB Mobile. We are going to get a camper van. We are going to deck it out as a recording studio and then drive around the country attending events, visiting other podcasters, doing all sorts of things. Now, that's the plan. What we definitely know is we're going to this event in the camper van, going to go and interview all the people there, have a great time, show off, and the rest of it.
We want to know whose podcast we can hijack, basically.
But this is what I'm getting at. So if that works well, people, let us know your feelings. And if you want to appear on an episode of Them Drunk Blokes, one weekend we're going to show up in a camper van, kidnap you, and take you on the piss.
That sounds a lot more rapey than you probably thought it would be.
So
They have to volunteer to be kidnapped.
Yeah,
So it's not really,
it's
it's like an adventure, really.
People do that, though.
voluntarily kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird people's.
I've heard about it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I think that's kind of the point. But yeah, so we're going to go around the country, interviewing other people, finding other people, go to interesting places. This is all a pipe dream at the minute. It's not going to work unless we get feedback. So when you listen to this episode, jump on Twitter now. Just give us an idea about an event that you want us to go and terrorise, or a pub that you want us to go and terrorise, or just people you want us to go and terrorise.
Yeah. Anywhere on the British Isles that we can drive to, basically.
And terrorise.
Yeah. So, like,
if you yourself want to be terrorised,
just
give us a
join
shout.
us on the terrorising.
I suppose it depends how good you are.
Maybe we shouldn't be promoting terrorism.
Yeah, I think this might get taken down by some sort of
when we say terrorise, we don't mean it in the Oxford English Dictionary sense. We mean it in sort of like more like the
I thought you were gonna
Dagenham. Oh no, we're not from Dagenham, but I'm just saying more in like the Dagenham teenager kind of sense, you know.
I thought you were going to go a lot more politically incorrect with that. I really did. Oh,
well, that's just so
my
many
imaginary
of my
friend
ideas.
told me to do it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, like, if you want us to come and do some things to you and record it and broadcast it to the world, then just let us know.
Oh, good. Yeah, you want us to do things to you, record it and broadcast it to the world.
That's exactly what I said.
I'm glad that you realised you said that.
Okay, so yeah, that's the plan. Please, as soon as you're listening to this, just send us ideas. We're open to any ideas, even if it's like just shut the fuck up and get on with D&D. Send us that idea, we will.
Yeah.
Or just
we'll
shut
do that
the fuck
too,
up.
But I don't think we'll shut the fuck up.
No,
It's
we've got
not
too
very
much to
likely.
say.
Too little time to do it.
So yeah, that's the plan. DDB on tour in the DDB mobile. We'll put some more videos on the YouTube.
The awesome adventures.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
The awesome adventures of the DDB mobile.
The only problem is that at the moment it's rental.
Yeah.
Like if we actually owned it, we could put all like stickers up the side, do a
Well,
decor.
I was thinking of that because you can
shit.
get magnetic stickers,
No,
like
I
them
need to
big
sell my
magnetic
car.
cutouts, and just whop it on the side
That
of
is
the
a
van.
great
I
idea.
need to sell my car.
That is a great idea.
Buy a camper van.
Yeah. Anyway, that's for the discussions outside of the radio podcast. We've got some ideas, you can see, but we're gonna discuss.
We're going to keep them close to our chest until it's all underway.
No stealing it.
Doesn't matter.
So yeah, that's that.
This is all copyrighted to DDB Studios Limited. So fuck you.
I'm glad you said it.
So we got all kinds of podcasts going on. We're going on adventures,
And
we're going on actual D&D adventures.
More
yeah,
efforts.
we're going to do some more D&D. We're going to be a little bit more D&D based. Now we've got our editor out in the sticks, Luke. He's going to edit a lot of our stuff that we've already recorded and get it out for your ear holes, and you can
Sticky
understand.
Luke.
Obviously, get to realise the world of Farandale a little bit more, find out some of the intricate details, find out. Pardon me, fucking hell. Find out the.
You are pardoned.
Finished? No.
Yes.
Right. Find out the insides and outsides of what we have created so far.
Yeah. Which is a pretty vast imaginarium of
Imagination.
Drunken debauchery.
pretty much. I mean, it's we have played an extensive range within Farandale. Like we have created so many different variations and empires and
Religions.
we've destroyed empires and like created them and like characters from ages spanning like possibly thousands of years. Like who knows? Like we haven't really chronologically ordered it.
But that's Luke's job now.
Sticky Luke.
Yeah, so that being said, we just recently recorded an advert for the adventures of Them Drunk Blokes. So I'm going to put that in here and have a listen, see what you think. Enjoy.
There are tales of mythical and magnificent monsters, awesome epic adventures, stories of valor, courage, compassion, and heroic deeds of great men and women, fighting for the betterment of the ideals of mutual ascension and all that is good, which inspire generations to follow in such esteemed heroes' footsteps. Such tales will not be told here. No, these are recountings which counter such encounters, an intertwining of twisted teachings designed to diverge on the general duality of doom and delight and delve into drunken dreams with Them Drunk Blokes.
Find these drunken tales from Them Drunk Blokes on Twitter, Podbean, YouTube, and all good podcatchers. And soon, Spotify.
Along with that advert, we've also got some funky intros and outros that are going to be on the episodes and lots of other stuff going on.
Yeah, we've actually created loads of little snippets of content recently, so there's a lot of that,
Shit.
and there'll be some more little snippets of content.
Yeah.
This is kind of like a snippet of content. What is content? Shut up. Go away.
You stoned, yeah. Right, so now the plan is Matt's got to fuck off because he's got something to do.
What's the time? I don't know. What
James
time.
is going to come round and we're going to play some D&D, get that recorded, send it off to Luke, and that will be out in a future episode as well.
Yeah.
So for this week, you've had something for your ear holes. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed it.
Your ear holes.
We'll
We
see you-
spoke some words and some things happened.
So yeah,
Yeah,
still got
there's a lot of
baby sick
information
myself.
for you guys, and like we do actually want some feedback from this information that we've given you. So like a little bit of to and fro, a little bit of this and that. Don't want nothing.
too hateful.
Yeah, nothing too sexual either. But just give what you can.
Give what you can, and then we will come around and abuse you. And record it to put out to the world.
That isn't what I said, but that's obviously what Logan interpreted.
What, like ice cream fire trucks?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck off.
I've been a human being.
Obviously, I've been at Shogun Pumba.
And I've been at Renegade Logan X.
Go find us in the usual places. Feedback at Twitter, Facebook, iTunes comment section, YouTube comment section. Anywhere the fuck you want. See you on Spotify soon. Bye bye.